Hey! The last digit of your like on this video by each who you are from Melon Playground, and the last digit of your subscription to my channel will show your Melon Playground item. So go down right now, subscribe and give me a like. Look at the screen. Notice the last digit of your like and your subscription and write in the comments who you are from Melon Playground. It's simple, if your like is number 8 and the last digit of your subscription is number 5, you're a lemon and a cactus. Show your imagination and enjoy the show.
Hello dear friends, you are on Melonfonk channel, and in this media video we are going to talk about update 22.0 in Melon Playground. Well, to start off the video, I want to say a huge thank you as always to these guys for being in my video. And if you want to be in my next video, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, give a like, write your top comment, but also don't forget to subscribe to the cart. The link is, as always, in the description. Anyway, I won't waste your time and have fun watching. In this video, you and I are going to talk about Melon Playground Update 22.0. When and how to get this update, I will tell you at the end of the video, so make sure you watch it to the end. And well, let's talk about Update 22.0 and what to expect from it. I think it's been obvious to everyone for a while now that there's going to be a new map coming out of voting. And most likely at this stage, it will be the acid map, because it's winning by a large margin at 30%, and it's actually not the worst option. In second place goes the lava map, and as far as I'm concerned, it's justified too. These are really very interesting maps, unique in their own way, because they are legendary maps that never came out in the Melon Playground. And now, they're finally coming out. Or rather, one of them is coming out. Legends, myths, and many videos have been made about these maps. Even on my channel, there was a film about these maps, because it's really a very cool concept. And these concepts are in the air already, but in the community Melon Playground. Well, the third map will probably never come out. And this map, Winter Lake, it really is actually much worse than the other maps on its even role and concept, because it is quite boring, and I do not know what interesting can be in this map. But maybe I'm wrong, and someday the developers will add this map. But it seems to me that both Lava Map and Round in the future, Removal 22.0, is in-game currency. I do not know how it will work, and in principle, whether it will work at all adequately, because at the moment, I do not understand why it is needed. Most likely, it will be a way to pay for mods. To get any mod, you will have to do some tasks or wait for some time to get a daily prize. But most likely, it will work like this. For real money, you buy it. And in the workshop, you can buy any of the mods. Let's say there will be free mods and paid mods. Paid mods will be much cooler than free mods, and accordingly, to get these free mods or buildings, you will just watch adverts. And paid mods or buildings you will get with the help of this currency. The currencies can be obtained in different ways, but most likely it will be really just a donation thing. On the one hand, it is good, because authors will be because of the payment of mods. Accordingly, and motivation to work on mods and buildings will be much more. But on the other hand, it's bad, because any donated game then turns into an even more donated game. And maybe somehow they will adjust the advertising or basically change something. We'll see. But for now, this is such information and we have what we have. Most likely in Melon Playground will be added in-game currency, which may be good or bad. The next thing that will definitely be added to Melon Playground is new transport. In the last update 5, first added a Jeep, then added a scooter, then we'll add more, and really every update we will be accompanied by a new transport, which is very good, because transport is the thing that cannot be done with your own hands, or rather you can, but it will all work, not always correctly. And new transport is always interesting, and most likely the new transport will be air, and most likely the new transport will be flood, because the next map will be water, acid map or lava map, and most likely on the water transport, we will appear. It will be some kind of ship or boat, because it is logical. The lake needs some kind of addition, and new transport always comes out with some major update, which is quite logical. And new transport I definitely expect to see, because it is really very cool. Your opinions, of course, write in the comments. What transport you would like to add to Melon Playground? I'm always interested to read your opinion. The next thing they might add to Melon Playground is new syringes. Syringes haven't been touched in a very long time. I'm not demanding an actual rework. Firstly, rendering the hitboxes correctly and adding new syringes. That realistically would be very cool. I also want to see liquid effects inside these syringes, because the real liquid work was done in Moloch, for example, but essentially without the Molotov cocktail, some sense of liquid we don't have in the game. And syringe is one of those things that I would like to see because they do not take any views. You are not interested for some reason. Although the videos, as for me, very cool. In general, leave your ideas in the comments about my future videos. Well, and new syringes definitely expect in the future update. The next thing that will be added to Melon Playground is mandatory clothing. The last few updates we've had are tied to a concept. Last time it was a winter update, pose. Last time it was some kind of desert. Next was lighting. In general and every time, some global update is related to some direction, and this time it won't change. We will add some of the maps. Let's say it will be a map 8, and accordingly, some items that are associated with this map will be added to the Melon Playground. Most likely it will be some skins interesting, let's say them. Costume, I don't know, lab technician for example, scientist costume and so on. In general, something like this I expect in the future, update 22.00. Write your opinion in the comments, because it's really interesting. Also, the next thing that will be added to Melon Playground 22.0 will most likely be a new background of some kind. Backgrounds are added all the time, and in this update for some reason there was no background, but it was basically in the New Year update, and it's a winter map, and most likely a new background will come in a future update. And most likely it will be some sort of background that is related to the lab, because the acid map will come out. If there was a lava map, then most likely there would be some canyons, caves, gorges, and so on. But since we have a most likely acid map coming out, accordingly there will be 100%, well as almost 100% laboratory, which is associated with this very strange phenomenon. Also, very often in Melon Playground, you add items from old voices. Let's say a new character, Physalis for example, can come out in 22.0 or Mad Cucumber. This is also quite logical because developers very often like to do so. Or let's say the item Rolls, which was in the very distant also, why not? It would be very cool if it would be added. Also, it would be cool to add a new bomb. Let's say a rubber bomb. Remember, we also, in one of the votes, was this bomb, and I honestly expect also something of these updates to add in the future update 22.0. Some tautology we got, but it really is. That's pretty much the end of the news. Be sure to write your theories in the comments, but that's where my video comes in. Good luck, everyone. Bye, everyone. You've been on the Melonfonk channel, and as always, I'll see you around.